Another new week of stand-up, y'all. I'm down. Very much down. Not much more to look forward to these days. Ugh, I'll tell you why. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And today we are going to get into somebody that I haven't gotten into before, and I'm gonna do it today. We're gonna get into some Ricky Gervais today. All right. Well, I have heard of this guy, seen him in a couple of scattered things, not too familiar with his comedy and other things that he's been a part of, but I have seen some things with him, you know? And we're gonna check one out from him today. And but before I get into that, oh man, just chalk this up to a lost year, man, for sure now, it's official. Man, it was just so demoralizing, but cough that one up at the end, man. You know, I can't really be too mad at it because the Bears, they're already not going to the playoffs, so it's not like they had much reason to go for the tie and send it to overtime. They went for the 2-point conversion and got it. Would have been a tie if our boy didn't miss a field goal, extra point or something like that, but don't dwell. Don't dwell, just move on. And that's what I'm gonna do. So hey man, better luck, I can't even talk today. Better luck next year for my boys, you know what I mean? And I'm getting ready for these boys coming up in a couple of months. So yeah, man, let's push that off to the side. For Ricky Gervais, we're gonna get into a video titled Noah's Ark today. Okay, well, I grew up in a Christian household. I'm very familiar with these stories, you know, but haven't really dived into them in a while, so I don't know how Ricky is going to attack this because that's one of the things he's known for is his edge and the way he dissects certain subjects and all that. So yeah, we're going to get into it. And this video was suggested to me by one of my very loyal subscribers, and we are going to get into it today from my guy. And let me see if I can make sure I get his name right before I do anything up in here. So yeah, Christian King, very much so. How fitting is it that I'm doing a bit on religion and your first name is Christian and your last name is King. You are the king, my friend. Yes, and thank you very much for suggesting this clip to me, and we are going to get into it, like I said. So, Ricky Gervais with Noah's Ark, and if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. Well, disappointing Sunday, you know what I mean? It's after the holidays. I figured they'd give me like a little bit of a late addition to my holiday cheer with a win, but unfortunately it was an L. So we got to get into this comedy to cheer us up. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to do it right now. Ricky Gervais with Noah's Ark right here on Eddie B TV, new week of stand-up comedy. Let's have some fun, y'all. Is this thing hurting or something? All right. Let's get situated here, and here we go.
It's the Book of Noah, the children's edition. I actually got this awarded to me when I used to go to Sunday school every week. I believed in all this till I was 8.
Yeah.
St. Agnes Sunday School presented to Ricky Gervais, R-I-K-K-I, like a fucking mongoose.
How dare you get his name wrong?
For regular attendance, not even for being good at anything, just for turning up, right? He's always here, give him a prize, he'll be back. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's right, I hate those. Perfect attendance.
Let's have a look at the evidence. Long, long ago, when God first made the earth, I'll let both those points go, we haven't got time. Right.
Okay.
Long, long ago, by the way, according to the Bible, is 5,000 years. According to the Old Testament, the earth is no older than 5,000 years old, okay? It's actually 4.6 billion years old. Let's pop that in, pop that. 4.6 billion years ago, when God first made the earth and sky, all right, don't big it up, it's like, it comes as a package, really, doesn't it? I mean, do you know what I mean? The sky was never an optional extra. It's like, made you a planet, I can't breathe. Would you like an atmosphere? Of course I fucking would. So, well done, but everything was peaceful, everything beautiful. God made human beings too, and he wanted them to be good like himself. Arrogant. Right. But very soon they wanted their own way. They would not listen to God. They became wicked and did wicked things. Look at them doing wicked things there. You don't get much more wicked than that, do you? Fuck off. Oh, fuck off, wicked. Really. Fuck off, wicked. Really.
That's wicked behavior, huh?
God's just looking on. Oh, carry on. See what happens. See what happens. Oh, see what happens. Yeah. Oh, see what happens.
So mean looking.
Bloke there running off with a big bag of money. Oh. Don't put it in a bank, you cunt. God looked at them and said to himself, they are so wicked, I will have to wipe them off the face of the earth. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Straight to genocide. What happened to 1 verbal and 2 written warnings? Straight to the annihilation of the entire human race.
God is
because a
pretty
fatty
strict.
yellow trousers picked someone's nose. Really? Fuck. Anger management, Matt. Just calm the fuck down. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I read that to Carl Pilkington, right? Who is, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I've been reminded about him.
Head like a fucking orange, I know, yeah.
Oh, damn.
And I read that bit to him. They are so wicked, I'll have to wipe them off the face of the earth. And Carl said, he sounds gay. I said, what do you mean? He went, some gays are a bit like that. He thought God was like having a hissy fit. Like he's like, no, they treat me like a bastard. I'm going to treat them like a bastard. I'm going to show them. I'm going to wipe them out. I said, Carl, God is not gay, okay? Read the Bible. He hates them.
Oh, yeah. That's real. That's real.
They are so wicked, I will have to wipe them off the face of the earth. And every living thing with them. What's the squid ever done? Really? It's gone mad. What? But he's not gay. God is not gay. But there was one man who was still very good. His name was Noah. He was a friend of God. Just a friend, so don't know. Just a friend. A friend with big hooped earrings.
Oh, my goodness. But you say he just a friend?
Rouge. What's he do? He lives in a cave. What's he doing with this? What are you doing? Seeing God. You never know.
Never know, huh?
Handlebar moustache.
Oh.
Holding God's hand.
Oh.
Who's wearing a blouse.
Oh.
God is not gay.
He's not gay.
God said to Noah, I am so angry with men. You mean men and women? Whatever.
Whatever.
I am so angry with men that I have made my mind up to destroy them all. I have stretched my bow in the sky. It is a rainbow. That's got to be the world's first pun, hasn't it?
Oh, that is
It will make so
funny.
much rain pour down on earth that everything will be drowned, but not you.
Wow.
I want you to build an ark. It must be like a big boat with 3 decks and a roof over it. Yeah, I know how to build a boat, mate. And you will make a door in the side of it. Do you think I'm a complete idiot? I know. Noah did exactly what God told him. And then God said to Noah, now, okay, now this is aimed at children, admittedly, but it's taken from the Old Testament story in the Bible. But I don't think the author of this book is a zoologist. As we've said, there could be 5 million species of animal. I don't think he knows them all, the way he backs out very quickly in this next sentence, okay?
Oh, okay.
I want you to take 2 of every kind of animal with you into the ark. 2 lions, 2 tigers, 2 elephants, and so on.
Okay.
What? I got lions, tigers, elephants, so on. On you go. Look after them well and keep them alive. And Noah did what God said. Now I wanted to study that scenario. Okay, so God is angry with mankind. He's fed up with them. They're wicked, right? He's going to wipe them out and just start again with Noah and his wife.
Oh, is that Foster's?
He's angry with the animals too, for some reason. I don't...
Australian.
So he's going to start again with just 2 of each species. He calls a flood. They build an ark. Noah goes, right, 2 of every species. 2, just 2. Right, quick. First 2. Ooh, there's a stampede. 2 elephants. 2 toucans. Just walking.
Oh, those were the days, huh? Oh, God.
There's no rush. Just strolling, baby. I think this one is a bit more concerned than this one. This one's probably going, should we fly? Nah. No? Nah.
Nah.
I could do this all night.
I'm sure you can.
No? Nah.
Oh, don't do it
Sure.
again. He did it again.
Yeah. I mean, we've got wings. We've got feet as well. Why don't you want to push in? That elephant's looking at me funny. Yeah. I fucking am. If you try and push in, I'm going to stamp on you, you big-nosed twat. Hold on. Who are you calling big nose? What do you mean? No, just pot calling kettle black. What the fuck does that mean? What does pot... Well, you know, if a pot's... I'll forget it. I can't forget it. I'm a fucking elephant.
Oh, my goodness. He really is dragging these jokes on. It's hella funny.
Oh, 2 camels, 2 lions, 2 ostriches, 2 leopards, 2 tigers, 2 zebra. Here's the crux of my point. Just 1 species on the ark at the moment, the giraffes. They got their first longer legs, okay? 5 million more species to get on there. So 2 of it. So two animals on the ark at the moment, 10 million more animals to go. 10 million more of those, okay? 10 million of them to get on there, just 2 on there at the moment. Look how much room they're already taking up.
Yeah.
It's at a 1/3 capacity. What's it going to be like on there when these 2 fat cunts get on?
Oh, God. Oh.
Then God bent the bow of his anger and the rain came flooding down, covering the earth with water. It rained for 40 days and nights. The flood water rose higher and higher until it covered the tops of the highest mountains. Every living thing was drowned except Noah and the animals in the ark. And the fish.
Well, yeah.
They were fine, weren't they? They were fine. They were loving it. They were better off. In fact, all the sea creatures. I mean, mountains underwater, their domain had increased like 10-fold. Also, it's so much more interesting. You've got crabs going, I'm on a fucking mountain. This is amazing. I never want this flood to... I've never been up here before. I think of that when you see on the news, like if there's a little village in Gloucester flooded or something. And it's really sad. You see people, they've lost their homes and they're in dinghies and they're carrying their pets. And you see a little row of antique shops completely underwater. And I think of a fish just looking in the window of that antique shop for the first time. So that's a chaise longue.
Oh,
For
man.
150 days, the earth was covered with water. Then Noah opened the window of the ark and looked out. The water seemed to be going down, but how could he be sure? Well, ask God. You've been chatting to him all the way through. Why are we getting cryptic all of a sudden? He sent a raven out, but it soon came flying back. It could find nowhere to settle. Noah waited another week, and he sent out a dove. Why did the raven lose his job?
Come on.
But the dove came back too. See, the raven wasn't bullshitting. There was still no dry land anywhere. But one day the dove flew out, and why did the dove get a second go and not the raven? Racist.
That's a good one.
But one day the dove flew out and brought back a green olive branch, and Noah knew that God was no longer angry. Then God told Noah to let the animals out of the ark. They must once more fill the earth with living things. The first thing Noah did was to build an altar. He offered a sacrifice to God to thank him for saving them. And Noah said, I will make a pact of friendship with you. I will never again send a flood to destroy the earth. The rainbow, which I put in the sky, will no longer be a sign of my anger, but a sign of peace. It will be a sign of my friendship with men. It is.
Oh my goodness. See how he's putting all this together? This is crazy, man.
That is how it is used today. They took it literally.
Damn.
It will be a sign of my friendship with men, which begins today, and which my son Jesus will one day prove by shedding his blood for men. Who? You'll see. There wasn't a teaser campaign in the Old Testament. Coming soon, the sequel. And so when you've done wrong and you are feeling very sad about it, think of the rainbow and the peace which God wants to put into your heart. He has promised to be your friend, promised to be his. And that's just one of 12 in the Dove Book series. I've only got one, number 9 now. Although I think my favourite would be number 8, just from the title, Jesus and the Cripple.
Wow.
Thank you. Cheers.
Wow.
Oh.
Very nice.
I read that whole book to Carl, and he believed it all. Why wouldn't he? It's written down. And I said, Carl, think, how could they get 10 million animals on a boat? Carl went, they said it was a big boat. Yeah, they did, that's true. I said, but they're all part of the food chain. They would have literally had to have eaten each other to survive. Why didn't the lion eat the antelope? Why didn't the spider eat the fly? And Carl said, because in a crisis you all pull together.
Okay. Well, that sounds legitimate to a point. I will say so, but everything else, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I find strange. Well, that was Ricky Gervais on Noah's Ark. Oh my goodness. Well, just to unpack a little bit. I've said that I'm not a believer in God or religion or anything like that. It's part of the reason, actually a big part of the reason, is because of stories like this. I mean, to just dump on it just to do it is not really productive to help certain people who might be conflicted about this get the point. But it's just like, I was a little kid, when I started hearing these stories, and I already didn't believe in magic or didn't believe in ghosts or fairies or anything like that. But it's just like, when I heard these stories and then I heard that everyone was taking them literally, and like, I was like really confused. I felt very scared as a kid because I was thinking, these are the people taking care of me right now. Ooh, I shudder to think about those times, man. I was a very difficult kid when it came to religion because I always had questions. And nobody ever wanted to answer them. They just said, hey, it's God's will. Kind of like what George Carlin said when in his whole religion is bullshit clip that I did. It's like, whenever you start talking about this stuff, if you have any question that goes against what you're reading, then automatically it just like defaults to, hey, well, God works in mysterious ways. And, like that Jim Jeffries bit I did. It's like, obviously, these stories were written many, many years ago, but at the same time, the fact that we're still taking it as literally and seriously as we are today, knowing everything that we know now, it's very troubling, You know, just everything he broke down in there is like is an exact symbol of why you shouldn't believe that these things are true. And it's like, I'm not gonna tell anybody to not believe in what they want to believe in. If you want to do it, be my guest. I can't say nothing to you. But the one thing that I always do go against is how some religious people will tell people like me that we have no right to feel what we feel about it, which is, I kind of think is weird, considering you want people to believe in what you believe in. But hey, I'll leave that for another day to talk about. But everything he said in here was like, you know, it was really breaking it down in a way to like, this is what we believe, this is what we think is the serious thing, this is what is the truth. And it's very, just like I said, troubling to know that there's so many people who still, you know, live by these stories and all that. He said that he didn't believe anymore in this till he was 8 years old. And maybe I was around the same age, but the thing that still kills me to this day is that there was a good chunk of time where I tried. Just like George Carlin said, he said, like, when it comes to believing, I really tried. And that's a very legitimate statement, because I really tried. You know, I tried going to church every Sunday. I tried reading the stories and taking them seriously. I tried to get other people involved, come to church and all that. I tried to be the Bible's definition of what good is and what believing in the Lord is and all that. I tried so hard, but it's like, I opened my eyes and saw what was really going on. And then the conclusions that you come to, it's a very, very scary thing, and very, very, I just don't know how to describe it, man. It's just kind of like, it's very, very upsetting when you come to that conclusion, knowing what you've been taught all these years, and also knowing that people still believe in it. And when you try to talk them out of it, you know, I stopped doing that a long time ago, but when you try to talk them out of it, they look at you like you're the problem. And that was another troubling thing. So just this story by itself is like one very weird indicator that a lot of people are putting their faith and beliefs into very, very, very strange things, you know. But then again, it's not just one area of religion, it's all of them to a point, you know. It's just, I just try to live and let live, like I've always said. But every time you hear about something crazy going on in the world, you know, related to religion, it's always a twisted story with a lot of corruption involved. And it's like, you figure people would get the point after a while, but they're not, and they're probably not gonna for a very, very long time. You know, it's gonna probably take many, many generations to get down to business on that one. But yeah, man, enough about that. But I did hear him mention Carl Pilkington's name. I've heard his name mentioned in the comments and requests. Just to let y'all know, if you guys did leave any suggestions for me to do of Carl Pilkington, leave them in the comments for me so I can get down to them again. I don't know exactly what to make of them. You know, thumbnails and the titles seem a little bit, you know, strange. But then again, hey, a lot of things I've reacted to are strange on here. So maybe I need to get down. Maybe I need to get to some of his videos too and see what he's talking about. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there, y'all. One more time, thank you to Christian King for suggesting this clip to me. I had a lot of fun watching this. You know, Ricky Gervais, from what I've heard and also from the very few things that I've seen, he has his way, just like many other great comedians, of dissecting information, you know, trying to point out the flaws in the argument, and, you know, just overall just letting you know that this conquers whatever this might be, because a lot of the heart, you know, metaphorically speaking, is linked to a lot of illusion and delusion and a whole lot of just like weirdness and strange behavior. But, you know, as long as you find the balance between this and this, you just might find a life that's worth living. At least that's how I feel about it anyway. So yeah, thank you one more time, Christian, for suggesting this. I really appreciate it. And that's going to be a wrap on this. One more time, Ricky Gervais with Noah's Ark. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man. A nice way to start off a stand-up comedy week. You know, first time I've gotten into Ricky Gervais. I think the last thing that I saw of him was when I think it was the most recent Golden Globe Awards, when he was talking all that smack on stage. That killed me, by the way. I don't remember everything he said. I might have to do a reaction to that one day, or just check it out again for myself. But this guy's really funny, you know. And I always enjoy a unique personality when it comes to stand-up comedy, and he has definitely got one of those. So yeah, man, I very much enjoyed it, and this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. A nice way to start the week, like I said, and very therapeutic, you know, because dealing with my Seahawks just completely choking this year. You know, they had to deal with some injuries, you know, and had to deal with just some bad luck. But as a fan, it's always frustrating when your teams don't win, you know. But we'll just chalk it up to better luck next year, and hopefully what my other boys here got in store coming up this spring is gonna put a big smile on my face, you know. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time, man. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with this one. I very much did, and definitely got to get to more Ricky Gervais in the future. So yeah, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.